Hello everyone, it's raining today. I'm wearing a t-shirt with a color that I don't like the most, but I'm gonna talk about things that I like the most. That's how life works. At least, there's no cricket sound. Selamat pagi! Good morning everyone, Kenneth here. It's been a while since the last time I did my Haylou GT1 unboxing video. A lot has happened since then. I've made a few comparisons. I've talked about it everywhere I can. I've been using it day in, day out, find that I really like it, and yet I've never done a full review on it. So this is gonna be that video of why you should buy the Haylou GT1. Actually, it's a review. So before starting, I just want to say that I'm still a newbie here in YouTube. No one sponsored me for anything, so this is just me buying budget earphones with my own pocket. But yeah, you can help me out by buying things using my affiliate links down in the description below. And if you haven't, you can consider subscribing to not miss out on my next videos. Thank you very much. Okay, so first and foremost, let's start with the center of the show, the sound quality. In case you haven't seen any of my comparison videos, my reply to the comments, you know what my answer will be to every question asking me, which one do you recommend? Which one sounds better? If you know the answer, repeat with me, Haylou GT1. So yeah, here it is. And more than 2 months ago, I felt like the sound was a little bit too bassy, too punchy, if you can say it. But I kept on using it, and the more I use it, the more I compare it with the others, I feel like this actually has the best sound of every earbuds that I've tested so far. So what gives? If I can describe it, it is similar to the QCYT1 that I have here. I lost one, by the way. But this is better in every way. Soundstage is not as cramped as the QCYT1. The vocals are more engaging, and that bass that I mentioned, the extra punch fills the music very nicely without overpowering all the other sections of the music. And an added bonus for that extra bass is when you're listening outdoors, this still has a really nice kick outside, so you can still enjoy your music on your commutes. But it's not without its downside. I noticed this very much with Queen songs, but you get the idea. The old rock songs, they don't perform the best with this earbud. So I think this is tuned to more newer EDM, pop songs, rock songs, even they are very good with this. But with the older recordings, these don't sound very well because that bass starts to overpower the music. So yeah, if you ask me which I would pick between the Haylou and the QCY, you know the answer, it's Haylou GT1. I know there are other earbuds that I haven't tested. There's a lot of them actually. But yeah, I'll try to get them slowly and try them slowly, because whenever I get one earbud, for example, I'm testing out the QCY-T3, I use it for like 1 week, 2 weeks to really get, you know, the feeling of using that. And also because of my limited pocket, I cannot buy everything at the same time. So please forgive me for that. So for now, the Haylou GT1 is my current champion. Now moving on to controls, I think this has one of the best for its price. Some people will find the physical button to hurt. Personally, I don't. The touch control definitely fixes that issue if implemented well, and I think this is a pretty well implementation of touch control. So 1 tap is play or pause. 2 taps is next song on the right side, 2 taps on the left is previous song, and 3 taps is Siri. And for answering phone calls, it's gonna be 2 taps. So don't worry, if you accidentally touched it during a phone call, it's not gonna hang up the call. And also the good thing about the touch control is the touch sensitive area is not that big, so you can hold by the sides like this and adjust it into your ear like that without registering the touch control, which is really nice. And I find the QCY-T3 doesn't do that. I'm going to talk about that in a full review. So controls on a Haylou GT1 gets a thumbs up from me. Okay, so now in this review, I want to do something new and test the latency with this game called Citus 2. It's a music rhythm game that allows you to do calibration. Basically what you're doing is to make sure the sound and the notes that are popping up are in sync, and you do it by increasing or decreasing this number right here. And I'll try to measure it post. I'll count it manually and we'll see how much the latency is on the Haylou GT1. So I'm gonna test with the right side first. I'll increase the volume to maximum here, and there you go. I'll put it very close to the mic. I hope this can give you a little idea of what the latency is like in the Haylou GT1. Now let's talk about build quality. So actually I gave my first pair of earbuds to my brother along with the K20 Pro. So I bought a new one for this, and that's why this still looks new, even though I kind of have some marks already here. It's all plastic, fairly understandable for the price, but I think it's built very well. It doesn't make rattling sound unlike the Redmi AirDots. I feel like this is pretty much at the same level as the QCY, which is good, by the way. And you might notice that there is some give here at the cap, but it's a small issue. I don't think that will be a deal breaker or anything. The most important thing about this is its form factor. So this thing is super small. You might not see it in a video, but once you get a hold on it, this is the smallest of all that you can find. You're basically carrying an earbuds with the size of your thumb around. Look at your thumb. So with this tiny size, you might wonder how long is the battery life inside. Fortunately, I can say the earbuds have the same battery as the QCY T1, QCY QS2 or T2C, whatever that is. I tried to go on a long listening session with this. I started listening at 3 o'clock and this is when it dies. So 4 hours, really decent battery life you can get out of these. And the charging case has almost the same battery as the QCY T1, lasts for about 4 times charging, and I find that to be around 3 to 5 days. I use it on the weekdays, charge it on the weekends, and repeat. So personally, I think this strikes a really good balance between battery life and actual overall size of the whole thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my call test. Okay, so right now I'm wearing both earbuds in my ear. This is what it sounds like indoors. I'm just outside in my living room. And yeah, if you haven't know it already, this is me tapping on the right side, and you can hear that the mic that is used is only on the right side. So let's go outdoors now. Step on a pond. No. Step on a puddle of water, that's how you say it. Alright, so just as usual, this is me outdoors. Right now it's raining though, so you might get a little bit more noise here, but yeah, this is what it sounds like in the rain. As usual, I put both of them in my ear. I guess if you want to know it, let me take the right earbud and put it close to my ear. So this is what it sounds like if I put the right earbud close to my ear and talk directly like a mic into it, you know. Last but not least, this is me talking directly into my iPhone 6s. For the comparison of the volume and the sound quality, this is what you get usually if you hold your phone close to your ear. Okay, now let's get back upstairs and we'll continue for the rest of the video.
Okay, now I want to take some time and talk about the issues that I've had with these earbuds. So I've had 2 times the earbuds, they don't want to connect to each other, so that time I just put them back into the case and go with my day. And I remember the next time I want to use it, it's back to normal again. That's before I know that I can factory reset this though, so yeah. Occasional connection dropouts of both earbuds, they happen frequent enough to be noticeable, and it's actually worse on my first 2 weeks for some reason, and nowadays I don't notice it very often. And the worst of them all is when I was using this with my K20 Pro, the music went to a halt. It stutters so badly, like something like that. It's just like when you are out of that Bluetooth range and the music starts to buffer. It's something like that, except this is just an arm's length. I just put it in my pocket. I was riding e-bike downtown and I'm listening to it normally, but music starts to be like that, and I was like, what happened? Despite all these issues, I still recommend this because when it works, I just love to listen to these. That's a simple reason, to be honest. So all in all, if you're looking for a replacement for your broken wired earbuds or just plain cheap Bluetooth earbuds, or even as a gift, this Haylou GT1 would be a very great fit for that. It sounds very nice, looks very nice, and for the price, it's just a no-brainer. The Haylou GT1 is the new best budget wireless earbuds of 2019. Okay, so that is pretty much it from me right now. Thank you very much for watching. Please do give it a thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't like it. Please do click the subscribe button down below. I would really appreciate it very much. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Testing. Okay. So, what?